Are you behind on your mortgage? If you are, what are your options? Well, Florida attorney Teisha Powell is a foreclosure expert, and she joins us now live from our Huntington studio this noon. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Jack.
It's our pleasure. What should you do if you say 30 days or more behind on your mortgage? What's the first thing you should do?
Well, at that point, the homeowner needs to come up with a game plan, because what's going to happen is that after 60 or 90 days, you're probably going to be hearing from the lender. You'll be probably going into foreclosure. So they need to come up with a game plan, and one of the game plan would be to contact the lender and see if you could work something out. Speak with loss mitigation department. And
what? I was going to ask you about what if you do nothing? What's the absolute worst thing that could happen if you do nothing about it?
You know, the worst situation is that you'll probably get a judgment and you'll probably get your wages garnished. So doing nothing is the worst possible situation that a borrower could put themselves in.
Mm-hmm. Now, you hear about people who just walk away from their home. What are the pros and cons of that?
Okay. When you walk away from the home, well, the stress is over. You no longer have to deal with it. Also, too, the bad investment, purchasing a property that you can't afford, and it probably went from $300,000 to $100,000, which means that you're losing $200,000. That's over. You no longer have to rob from Peter to pay Paul. You no longer have to stay up at night just hoping for things to be. And then there are good advantages too. So it weighs out. But the disadvantage, of course, is the stigma attached to it.
Right. So what I was going to say, I just wanted to ask you, who should you contact? What should you do? Who's the first person you should contact when you're in trouble?
Okay, if you decide that you're going to keep it, then I would say contact the lender and request to speak with loss mitigation department. If you know that you're not going to hold on to your home, you don't want to contact the lender, you want to contact three people. You want to contact an attorney that does real estate or foreclosure so they can tell you legal rights. You also want to speak with an accountant because there are tax consequences that are attached to a foreclosure. And then you want to speak with a realtor that handles short sale, because that realtor is going to get you out of the property. So those are the
Ms.
three
Powell,
people.
thank you very much for joining us today. We appreciate the information.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And stay with us now. 13 News at Noon will continue right after this.